Hey everybody, Nick here. Welcome back to the channel. So if it looks like I'm sick, that's because I am. I figured this would make a great video topic, talking about, germs and viruses and why we get sick and all that stuff. I actually felt much worse yesterday. I feel a lot better. I had to sleep like 12 hours to be able to get out of bed. Really bad cough. And I absolutely hate all of this shit. You know, having to get, having to have a heavy cough, a hard cough, dry cough. All of it is just such torture. This is definitely one of the worst things that you have to deal with in this life is getting sick. I've talked about this before, how your health is very important. If you can maintain your health, which, it's really a lot of work to maintain your health, but if you can maintain it, you'll face less suffering in this realm, in this, organic, uh, in this meat sack of a computer. But it's just, it's really all so stupid to me. Why we have to have all of this stuff in this reality? Whose idea was it? Who created this crap? And I want to know, even the religious people, what they think. What's the point? What is the point of getting sick? Why couldn't we have been created, just with no disease, none of that stuff, just being, and then we die and, whatever, we cease to exist. But no, all through our lives we have to deal with all kinds of debilitating diseases. You got even arthritis, you got even cancer, which is our own body cells going against us, which is crazy. Headaches, everything that you can possibly think of. Like, what is the point of it all? Sure, I talk about what is the point of life, but I mean, when it comes to diseases and like bacteria and all this stuff, like why the fuck do we have to deal with this? How come this is just accepted as the norm? Everyone just goes along with it instead of questioning it. It's like, how about we just start thinking about what is the point of it? Like, why are there diseases? Sure, it's because of how we were created. We're super frail. Like, our bodies are pretty frail. Sure, we can deal with like, you know, playing sports. We can get roughed up and things like that, but you can get injured quite easily. The body can heal, yes, of course it can. But I mean, what is the point of those mechanisms? What is the point of having that in place? I don't know about you, but I absolutely cannot stand getting sick. It throws you off. You can't do whatever you want to do. If you have things to deal with, you can't do those either. It's just all real nonsense. And maybe this is part of the hell realm. Maybe that's part of the suffering. It's like, if you don't do all the right things, taking care of yourself and whatever, you're going to end up suffering even more. It's just, everything is all suffering here. The disease part is even worse, I think. I'd still rather go through the suffering of, like, everyday life things like working and, dealing with the death of a loved one, and then having to go through, which dealing with the death of a loved one sucks too. But having to go through, battling cancer or any other disease that is just, the long haul fight. And a lot of people go through it. Like, look at kids. You see kids getting cancer. They go through, usually it's leukemia for kids, which I have no idea why that is. It's like, why? What is the point? Maybe we bring on the diseases ourselves, and most of the time. Maybe we're the ones that bring on the diseases most of the time, is what I mean to say. I don't know. Like, and sometimes you can only do so much to prevent diseases, and you're still gonna get sick. Like, I live my life very healthy. I don't drink, I don't smoke. I take vitamins, I take minerals, I eat decent. I could do more exercise, that is on me, and lower the stress because of this, hell realm brings on to us. Stress of money and things like that. But I do all as much as I can, and I just got sick because I was around some young kid, my niece. She had a bit of a cough, and I was like, oh shit, am I gonna catch something? And I'm thinking, nah, my immune system's, kick ass. I was wrong. I was absolutely wrong. And now I'm facing the consequences of that, kind of a wake-up call. Maybe my immune system isn't as good. But why do we have to have an immune system? Why do we, it's like, why? What's the point? It could be evolution. It could be a creator put us on here for what? What for? It's all real crazy, if you ask me. I don't know. Being sick sucks. Everyone's going to be sick at some point in their life. You can't avoid it, which brings on more suffering. You're going to see family members get sick, friends get sick. It could be colds, it could be serious, very serious diseases. There's so many different things that can affect our bodies that in a negative way. It's crazy, You could have a herniated disc in your back, in your spine, your spinal column. That could be very debilitating. There's all just so many things that could go wrong with the human body. And it makes little to no sense, in my opinion. Maybe I'm just delirious and because I have a cold and I'm just, riffing on this shit, on this topic. But if you stop to actually think about it, it's like, what is the point? What is the actual damn point of it? All I can think of is like more suffering, It's just really, really difficult to wrap your head around it. Then there's the, people who come out with these like fake cures, or you've got the old medical system which tries to say they can cure things, or the medical system now is just all about, putting down the symptoms, not actually finding the source. But I'm not going to get into that because YouTube doesn't like that. when you question the system. But yeah, I mean, let me know what's the worst sickness you've had. Then there's also mental illnesses too, like mental health. Mental health is a big one. I honestly think that mental health is probably more important than like physical health problems, and I'll tell you why. Let's say that you get Alzheimer's or something, and you don't know who you are, you don't know where you are, these types of things, right? And you get a serious disease, like let's say you, I don't know, have any kind of debilitating regular disease, you won't know. You can't deal with it because you're not right up in the head. So how are you going to be able to handle this type of disease if you've got mental problems? You can't even like handle day-to-day things, much less like a serious disease. So in my opinion, I think mental health is a tad more important than regular physical health. But that's what I think. I mean, I don't know. I just figured I would talk about this. I think it's just so annoying getting sick. It's disruptive. It's unnecessary. But let me know what you guys think. I'm sure none of you are going to come here and say that you like being sick, so I expect the same type of comments that I'm mentioning here. But anyway, I'm going to go rest up and hopefully get over this damn cold really soon because I got a lot of things to do and take care of. But yeah, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video very soon. Bye for now.